Hi folks, Anthony here again. Welcome back to my show. Remember, this is entertainment, not stock investing advice. I'm not an advisor, just somebody interested in the stock market who's been paying attention to it since it dropped when I was in high school in 1987 in 22% in one day actually. So, quite a big drop. If you look at a long-term chart, you can barely notice that 22% drop because it's gone up so much since then. So today we're looking at Meta Platforms, formerly Facebook, up almost $25 today, up $24.13 or 3.15% today. Pretty big jump, although not unheard of for $790 stock here. Almost $2 trillion market cap. I'm sure most of you know what a market cap is, but that's the number of outstanding shares multiplied by the price. So if you were to buy the whole thing, you'd need about $2 trillion to do so. PE ratio, almost 29. Dividend, very small dividend, but for a high-tech stock, you're not going to expect much. It pays a 53-cent quarterly dividend at this point. Let's look at 5 days. You're up 2.6%. 1 month you're up 9.5%. 6 months you're up almost 9%. Year to date you're up 31%. Pretty good compared to the stock market averages. 52 weeks you're up 53%, so an average of 1% a week. 5 years you're up 200%. And if you would have bought back in 2012, you'd be up almost 2,000%. I bought shortly after the IPO. I had 100 shares. I whittled that down to 10 shares. But I'm still happy. But if you look at the charts, there's periods of time. This doesn't look like a big drop, but it's going from about 207 down to 124. So that's a pretty big decline at that point, similar to this. A couple years ago, up to about $363, $372. And then about a year, it's dropped down to $99, $90. I bet a lot of us wish we could go back at 2 years, 3 years, and buy some at $99 or $90. It's up to $790 now. Again, don't base anything just on charts or on something I say. Do your own research. A lot of people seem to think, and I don't think that there's any official news, but that they might do a 10 for 1 split. So for every one share you have, you'd get 10 new shares, and so a new share would be like $79. Some news here. When you read the news, filter it through a constructive lens. Some people have an incentive to just reword press releases or to pump something or not go against the grain. They don't want to have something negative or too positive in some cases if everyone else is going in one direction or the other. So do your own research. I'm going to stop here. I think long term, this is the future. They get a lot of their money from advertising. People don't advertise in newspapers, but they still have to advertise. They advertise on Facebook, on Instagram. They own a whole host of companies. So what are your thoughts? Do you own any? Have you owned any in the past? Are you thinking about buying any in the future? What are your thoughts about the proposed split that the public seems to think that they're going to do? Love to hear from you. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit like, leave a comment. I always read them, and eventually I get around to responding to them. Thank you so much, and check out my other videos. I cover a lot of different stocks.